ICE held an American citizen in jail. Florida's new law made it possible. In a moment of poetic stupidity, only Florida politics could deliver, a U.S. citizen was arrested under an anti-immigrant law explicitly meant to target people who aren't citizens. His name is Juan Carlos Lopez-Gomez. He's 20 years old. He works construction. And he was born in Georgia, the state, not the country. Juan Carlos was just trying to get to his job in Tallahassee when the Florida Highway Patrol pulled over the car he was riding in. This is where the story turns from routine traffic stop to Banana Republic. Officers took him into custody under Florida's Senate Bill 4C, a new anti-immigrant law championed by Governor Ron DeSantis and temporarily blocked by a federal judge. But don't worry, why let a pesky injunction or someone's actual citizenship get in the way of a good old-fashioned deportation dragnet? The state charged Juan Carlos with being an unauthorized alien, because nothing says limited government like randomly deciding who's allowed to exist in Florida. His lawyer, Mutaki Akbar, explained that Lopez-Gomez had done nothing wrong. The arrest had no basis. Even the judge assigned to the case acknowledged there was no probable cause for the charge. But thanks to a federal immigration detainer, essentially ICE saying, "Hey, hold this guy until we come pick him up," Lopez-Gomez was stuck behind bars. ICE didn't show up. They didn't offer proof. They didn't even explain why a U.S. citizen born in Grady County, Georgia, was flagged in the first place. Still, the jail kept him locked up for nearly 2 days. The judge? Powerless. The sheriff? Indifferent. The prosecutors? Too busy washing their hands. Everyone pointed fingers at ICE, and ICE just quietly let the mistake linger like a fart in a crowded elevator. It wasn't until Lopez-Gomez's mother, Sebastiana Perez, physically handed his birth certificate to the court that things changed. Leon County Judge LaShawn Riggins held the document up to the light, saw the watermark, and confirmed it was real. Imagine the sheer dystopian absurdity of having to prove your existence like you're cashing a fraudulent check at a casino. Thomas Kennedy, an advocate with the Florida Immigrant Coalition, was there at the courthouse. He helped bring attention to the case and posted a photo of Lopez-Gomez's emotional release on social media. The reaction was swift, outraged, and entirely justified. Because make no mistake, this was not an accident. This was a warning. Under the Trump administration's increasingly fascistic immigration policies, being brown in the wrong place at the wrong time can get you jailed, even if you were born here. ICE detainers have been misused before. U.S. citizens have been deported before. But now, in Florida, there's a state law helping ICE do it faster, sloppier, and with even less oversight. SB 4C was signed by Governor DeSantis in February. It criminalizes undocumented immigrants over 18 who enter the state without inspection, even though immigration enforcement is supposed to be a federal responsibility. A judge blocked it earlier this month, but law enforcement in Florida decided to enforce it anyway. Attorney Alana Greer, who represents the Florida Immigrant Coalition, called it a series of horrors. She pointed out that nobody, literally nobody involved in Lopez-Gomez's case disputed that he was a citizen. Yet they all deferred to ICE's piece of paper like it came engraved on stone tablets from Mount Sinai. This is how authoritarianism creeps in. Not with jackboots and shouting, but with memos, misunderstandings, and mass indifference to the Constitution. Trump has even floated the idea of sending certain U.S. citizens to offshore prisons. Legal experts say there's no basis for it. But after this week, are we sure that matters? Juan Carlos Lopez-Gomez was lucky. He had a mother who brought his birth certificate. He had a lawyer who fought for him. He had activists who raised hell. But the next citizen ICE detains might not be so lucky. And thanks to Florida's first-in-the-nation anti-immigrant law, being American might not be enough to keep you free. Please help me grow my channel. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share with a friend. Source: CNN. ICE